President Joe Biden is expected to announce a much-anticipated loan forgiveness program Wednesday, sources familiar with the plan told the Associated Press. Americans are poised to foot a nearly $300 billion deal with President Biden's expected announcement on Wednesday to forgive thousands in federal student loan debt and extend a repayment pause to next year. According to the Penn-Wharton budget model, a one-time maximum debt forgiveness of $10,000 for borrowers who make less than $125,000 will cost around $300 billion for taxpayers. The cost increases to around $330 billion if the program is continued over the standard 10-year window, according to the figures. The precise details of Biden's plan were being kept to an unusually small circle within the Biden administration and were still not finalized on the eve of the announcement, sources told the Associated Press.
An accused rapist in New York City escaped charges because, as a United Nations foreign minister, he was protected by diplomatic immunity, authorities said. His case highlights a controversial policy that for years has made headlines for years. A woman accused Charles Dickens Amin Olaher, 46, of opening the door for her as she entered her Washington Heights building, following her into her apartment and raping her twice before leaving, according to police and law enforcement sources. She reported the incident around noontime Sunday, at which point officers took Olaher into custody. But they soon learned that Olaher was working in the States as a Minister of Foreign Affairs from South Sudan, and that he therefore could not be charged because he had full diplomatic immunity, sources said. He was released hours later. Meanwhile, the victim was taken to a local hospital for treatment.
Jamal Bowman, DNY, has become the latest member of the far-left squad to survive a primary challenge from a more moderate member of Democratic Party. He faced off Tuesday against Westchester County legislator Vedit Gashi in a closely watched Democrat primary for New York's newly drawn 16th congressional district that saw the latter's staunch support for Israel draw a high-profile endorsement from former Democrat Congressman Eliot Engel. Engel was defeated by Bowman in the Democratic primary for New York's old 16th congressional district in 2020.
The Organization of Islamic Cooperation has urged all member states and other countries across the globe to urgently channel life-saving aid for flood-hit Afghans. Eastern, southern and central parts of Afghanistan have been lashed by torrential rains and flash floods in recent days. Besides destroying hundreds of houses and infrastructure, the floods have left thousands of individuals in need of urgent assistance. A Kabul-based OIC representative was quoted as saying by Bakhtar news agency that an increasing number of vulnerable families and children would desperately need support in coming days and weeks.
The United States is less secure after its chaotic military withdrawal from Afghanistan, say two former security bosses.
A senior Gulf Cooperation Council official has underlined the role of the global fraternity in helping Afghanistan achieve stability.
Be aware. With the world. APN. Broadcast Service.